Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. Today we're looking at people's first impressions of you. If you're wondering about the stars on my desk, my curtains have stars in them because bless. But yeah, so we're looking at people's first impressions of you. So remember that this is a general reading, and because this is based on people's first impressions of you, people's first impressions, they're not always accurate, and we shouldn't use them as an indication of who we actually are. This is just for funsies type reading. Yeah, and if you want to get more specific with stuff, y'all can always book me. Information is down below if you'd like a personal reading. And before we hop into it, I want to give a quick shout out to our narrative astrology partner. If you guys haven't signed up yet, you still have time. Classes start March 22nd. I almost said July, my goodness. March 22nd, 2024. If you're watching this when I'm putting this out. If not, the classes are yearly, so do be on the lookout for that early in the beginning of the year. All right, so pause if you need some more time. You can also choose from any of the pictures earlier on in the video. Timestamps are in the description box, and I will see y'all in your piles. Hello, pile one. Let's see what people's first impressions of you are. I was planning on this one being like a shorter reading today, but I mean, I don't really ever plan for my readings to be long, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Why do you want me to set this up like this? I don't have enough space. We'll see. Have faith, trust the process. Where do these go? Cute. Alright, I guess we'll see what that means. First up, we got reframe. It's funny since the placements were so specific. Reframe. Then we got pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before, and the shadow attribute compulsive, need to keep moving on. The world. Okay. Um, pleasure, Six of Cups. Memory with elephant. The Hierophant. Stillness. Indolence. Indolence. The Eight of Cups. Seem to have a theme here. Protection. Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit, fear of intimate union. Angel of strength. And connection. So this is really interesting. Pile one. You have a big first impression on people, and I feel like the reason for that is because you have a big life. You have a lot of things that you are working on, that you are trying to create for yourself, and Whether or not you see yourself this way, a lot of people think that you are very, very successful, and this is something that is very apparent upon, first meeting you. People can tell, with Pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So you're very innovative. You have a very unique way of looking at things. With Reframe here, you're able to kind of look at any and all situations from any and all angles, and because of that, you have the whole world kind of available to you and at your disposal. um like I said, you are very, very successful, and people kind of already see you as successful, and they see you only getting more and more successful from here. That being said, and this is how I know that you have haters, because this is weird for like a first impression, right? You have compulsive need to keep moving on and the world card, and then you've got this pleasure card for the Six of Cups, which is interesting, um, because the Six of Cups, this is a very interesting depiction for the Six of Cups, right? Because typically in the traditional tarot, the Six of Cups is like two children that are kind of innocently looking at each other, and the little boy is giving the little girl flowers, and there's an adult walking away from them in the background. So it symbolizes like innocence and purity and nostalgia and wanting, simpler and purer times. And this is giving, like the lovers, right? It's giving indulgence with the six wine glasses. Um, it's almost like, and then especially here with indolence, the Eight of Cups, done drank too much. I feel like people feel like maybe you use your work as an escape. Like you might be addicted to your work or addicted to leveling up, and it's like, well, excuse me, okay? Well, at least I'm not out here, actually like smoking and drinking a lot, or, like at least I'm doing something productive with my time. And like, if I'm addicted to my work, like, it's for the betterment of myself and others. Why are you taking it so personally? Why do you have such a strong opinion about it? Why am I getting so triggered? This might be my pile. But people feel like you used your work and the things that you are doing in order to escape from more kind of like difficult memories, and yeah, people feel like you just want to stay busy, like you have to always be busy in order to be okay. And it's like, can y'all please be less nosy and opinionated about what I do with my personal life, okay? My business does not affect you. Why? Ugh, I feel you, Pawan. They're like, with the stillness, they're like, why can't Pal 1 ever sit still? And it's so funny because I feel like you do. I feel like you are way better at sitting with yourself and being in peace and meditation. And you know how there's folks that cannot sit with themselves for 5 minutes? They can't be alone with their own thoughts without the entire world crumbling down against them. Like, they can't sit there and be bored for 2 minutes, literally, and be with their own thoughts. I feel like these are the people that are criticizing you for not being able to sit still, because you have you have a very introspective nature. You have a very good relationship with your spirit guides and your spirit realm and your inner self. Um, it's just that, yeah, with protection, and some people do see it as protection. Some people do see that you don't mix with other people because you're protecting your works, you're protecting your spirit guides, you're protecting your energy. So there are people that do get it, and then there are some salty people out here. There's always going to be salty people, right? For some of you too, depending on the context of how you know these people, like maybe if it was like a casual work event, or if it was like a first date, or maybe y'all met through friends of a friend at a party and there was drinking involved, pile one, they also think that you know how to drink, okay? I'm just gonna be real, like you know how to throw them back, and you might be the type where you can have a bunch of drinks and people won't know that you're drunk. um you carry yourself really well. You, for you, when you drink, you really are just enjoying alcohol. It's not like bringing anything out of you that isn't already there. You're always 110% you. You're not, you're who you are doesn't change regardless of whatever substances you have inside of you. And I think that's really interesting and weird to people, right? Because they have seen how much you've put back, and you're like, pile one is sitting here in front of me the same way as they were when they were at work with me earlier, and I just saw them. That was like their eighth drink, y'all, right? Am I counting that right? That had to be number eight. No way. And I definitely, don't encourage over drinking at all. Um, but this is just to say, how it is that you're viewed and how you carry yourself. And if this doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you. Okay. Um, I know, like, for me, for example, I've had it more than a few times where I had been out drinking with people and I was drunk, and I was extremely hungover. I might have blacked out at some point. And as I'm recounting that to whoever it is I'm with, the next day or whatever, they'll be like, "Girl, I didn't even know you were drunk. What, you blacked out? When? I was with you. I saw you. You didn't even slur. What?" Like genuine shock over these people because they see how much you consume and they see how you act. Um, but obviously, intoxicants are intoxicants, right? Another first impression people get from you with this angel of strength is they think that you are very, very strong. They see you as a very strong person. You know how you sometimes you just meet somebody and you can tell by their energy that they've been through a lot. I think you carry that energy with you. But then they also see how kind and loving and intelligent and giving you are. Um, yeah. So it's like people see how strong you are, and they sense that energy of that you had to have gone through many, many things to carry that weight that you do. Um, at the same time, though, they look at you and they think, like, if I didn't feel this energy coming off of pile one, I would think that they were the most, like, innocent, untouched, only ever had a pure and wholesome life. And that's not to say, like, they're saying that you were responsible for anything. They just think that just by looking at you, if they couldn't feel your energy or if they didn't know your story, if they only had your looks to go off of, there's a look about you that's very innocent, it's very pure, it's very like a sweet baby angel, right? Like, if you look at it like a baby, and you just want to protect and love and you want good things for that baby, right? And then you wouldn't think that anything bad has ever happened to this because it's just a sweet little bundle of baby joy and bliss and happiness and sparkles and and light and love, and that's how people see you. Like, they see how much happiness and joy and purity and blessings and God's love that you radiate, but they feel that weight of heavy experiences from your past. And they're impressed. They are so impressed. They're like, how is this person so strong, so capable, so sure of themselves, but they still maintain the pureness, this innocence, this joy? Um, how is it that they still experience so much light in this world? How is it that they still believe that there's so much light in this world having experienced these things, right? And then with this connection card, how people see you, like, they really see you as like a ride or die type of person. Like, you're the type of person, like, it doesn't matter how long you've known somebody. If you're with somebody, you're with somebody. So if that is your partner or your family member or your friend or your coworker or somebody that you just happen to be with for the day. Like if you are on like an 8-hour bus ride or train ride or whatever, those people in your vicinity are with you, so you take responsibility for them. You're gonna make sure that everybody gets out okay, that everybody's taken care of, that nobody's wanting for nothing, because you understand who you are with and who you work for and who works with you. Okay? You know that you are, a carrier of light, that you have your angels, your spirit guides, your spirit team here to help you and to help you do God's work. So if you see, like a deficiency in somebody, or somebody is missing something, or in lack, you kind of take it upon you to provide that for them. And not only that, but you're also the type of person, like again with the strength card, like if you have to defend somebody, you'll defend somebody. No questions asked. None whatsoever. And you kind of trust and allow that spirit and your angels will come over you and handle that for you. Well, but literally, I had this conversation with my hairdresser recently, so I think this is something that y'all need to hear too, because she's very similar. She's also very, very spiritual. Why was I going to this woman for 3 years and we never knew that both of us have a lot of the same spiritual beliefs, right? Um, but she was telling me, because she's that type of person too, like, she can't stand to see injustice. She can't stand to see people fighting or people hurt. And if anything happens to anybody around her, she takes it upon herself to take care of it, right? So she was telling me that, okay, she works in the very middle of the city, and her car had gotten towed. So it got towed to a very sketchy area of the city that she didn't realize exactly where it was at, because that particular street is very long. So there is some parts of it where it's not in a sketchy area, and then there's a lot of parts of it that are, and she's not exactly from the city. She lives outside the city and drives in. Excuse me, I'm having my coffee if you hear that as we tell our story time. um, but anyway, she went to go and pick up her car. And before she did that, she texted her husband, and she was like, okay, my car got towed. I'm gonna go down to this lot over here to go pick it up. And her husband was like, oh, okay, well, let me come with you. So I'm gonna come from work. I'm gonna come meet you down there. And he did not work close to where this was at, okay? This was at least a good, no traffic, a good 30 minutes, okay? So she gets to the tow lot, and she realizes she's in a sketchy area, and like the way that I guess this tow yard is like, it's just like a kiosk or something, and there's a door, or not a door, a window, and she has to like knock on the window to see if somebody will come. And then it's like one of those things where it's just like a slot, so they're doing all their dealings like through a slot, and there's like a weird speaker hole in the window that they talk to. And she was like, yo, I was not in the right neighborhood. And then behind her, this fight breaks out, right? And it was um two unhoused persons, and one of them was a very elderly man, right? And the other one, um younger, and absolutely like, you know, wailing on this dude, right? And she was about to break up the fight. Okay, she was about to go and run and break it up. And like as soon as she sees that she's about to go do that, her husband's there, right? Um, and she sees her husband, but she was about to go off anyway. Her husband grabbed her. She's like, "What are you doing?" And then the lady that worked at the tow place is like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And then she took both of them and brought them inside, because my hairdresser, I'm telling you, she wasn't like, she was already on her way to go break up this fight, right? Because she doesn't know. And then the lady that worked at the tow office, opened up the office door and let them inside, something she definitely wasn't supposed to do, remember? Because this place, they do all their dealings through this sketchy ass window. um, and she's telling them, like, or telling, both of them are telling my hairdresser, like, what are you doing? You don't know these people. You don't know what they have on them. Like, yeah, of course you want to go help this person. You don't want to see an elderly man get beat up, obviously, but stuff like this happens here all the time. These folks have weapons on them, okay? There are a lot of people that if they try and intervene in these types of situations, even if you have the best of intentions, you might not walk away with your life. So I think that's a message for you too, like, stop involving yourself in everybody's business. Not every fight is for you. Um, so that was a side message from Spirit. But yeah, but you're that type of person too, like, you can't stand to see stuff go on around you, and you do what you can to protect the people around you. It's very noble of you. That's all I have for you today, Pile 1, but before you go, I want to give you a little blessing. This is a blessing I've been doing for my folks on Twitch for years now. I've done it a couple times on this channel, but I want to get into a better habit of doing it, so Pile 1. You are a magical, mystical unicorn, and don't let anybody tell you differently. Bless. Big ups to the Most High. Thank y'all for being here. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or you want to hang out with me on Twitch, all that information is in the description box. I hope y'all are happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. The sun's not blinding me anymore, so I opened up the curtain for you. Oh, now that I said that, it's starting to blind me again. That's cool. Oh my god, hang on a sec. Alright. Let's see. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's see what people's first impressions are of you, Pile 2. I don't understand. I just put the cards wherever they tell me to put the cards. I'll be confusing myself sometimes. It's that weird time of day, and it's also like slightly cloudy, so the lighting might change quite a lot during this reading. I might open and close the curtain, but thank y'all for bearing with me. First up, we have a dream. Very nice. Next, we have Angel of Balance. Then we have Scribe. My Spanish kicked in for a hot sec. I haven't even spoken Spanish in a long time. Why did I say Scribe? Bruh. Alright, light attributes. Preserving knowledge and information. Shadow, altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. Three of Pentacles, works. The Temple Path, another 3. Wait, is this a 3 also? 48, 8 plus 4 is 8. I counted on my fingers, sorry. 12 and 3, so you got 3, 3, 3. uh, cool, 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 cool. So 3, 3, 3 might be significant to you. We got the Knight of Coins, more Pentacles. I love that. Oh, here, let me hold this up a little closer because these cards are cool. Then we have Success, the 6 of Pentacles, bruh. All these Pentacles, and you got so much green. Like, literally, every single one of these cards has green on them. And you got Trick. energy. Defend. Freedom. Oopsies. And Don Juan. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Shadow attributes using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So, right away, pile two, blast big ups to you. People think you're hot, man. People think you are fine. And if you feel like you might not be like conventionally attractive, there are a lot of people that are attracted to you. And it can be also like the way that you speak to people, the way that you carry yourself. Um, like I know for me personally, right? The relationships that I've had where I was, extremely, extremely attracted to my partner, um, I recognized that if I had met them only on a dating app first, that just based by their pictures, I might have not matched with them. As harsh as harsh as that sounds, but like it's really hard to get a good idea of somebody's character on a dating app. And somebody's personality, the way that they carry themselves, the way that they are, also affects how attractive they are. Um, so, whether or not you feel like you fit conventional standards of attractiveness, or beauty, your energy, your personality, the way that you are, the way that you live your life is very, very attractive to people. It's very seductive, it's very alluring. You might also be one of those folks, I know this happens to me a lot too. You just might be a really nice person, pile two. And there are a lot of people in this world that take that the wrong way. Like straight up, I don't know why. I don't know why it is that you can't be nice to somebody without them thinking that you're coming on to them. But it's a thing, unfortunately. And that could be what this trick energy is talking about a little bit too, is like people might feel like, yeah, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So people might think that because they're attracted to you or you're being nice to them, that you might actually be coming onto them. And then when they make a move and you tell them that you're not interested, all of a sudden they want to feel a type of way and they're like, oh, pile two's this, this, and that. And it's like, bro, I was just being nice to you. Like, can I not be nice to you? Like, without you taking it a type of way? Um, yeah. Yeah. So sorry about that, pile two. I get it, man. But yeah, like regardless of whatever it is that I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Um, regardless, you are the kind of person, pile two, that people just want to be with. So you are very attractive, not only physically but emotionally, spiritually, as a romantic partner to a lot of people. And it might, flip the script. So it might be that because people are also so attracted to you, that they don't come to you in their light attribute. They come to you in this shadow aspect, in this using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas, because it's like, I feel like people are so impressed by your character, your spirit, who you are, and then to be attracted to you on top of that, I feel like the only way people feel like that they can approach you or be in your energy is if they act shady, because they don't know how to turn up in their own energy, because they have a lot of insecurities about themselves and they think that like, there's no way pile number two is going to like me for who I am because they're such an awesome person and like I'm just like mediocre at best, but maybe I can get them to believe that I'm a better person than I actually am. That way I might have a chance with them. If this is the type of energy that you've been experiencing, pile two, especially like in your dating life, give people the opportunity to show up and show you who they are. You know, be strict about your boundaries and who you allow to have access to you. Um, for the right person, like for example, if I am speaking to a woman, you, whoever the listener, I'm talking about you. If I'm speaking to somebody who identifies as a woman right now and you date men, let that man show up for you, okay? Um, don't go home with him on a first, second, or third date. Let him show you why you should trust him first. Don't put that faith in people that aren't willing to put the effort in. You know, and it's not about spending money. It's not about going on these lavish dates. Like, you don't have to go out to dinner for 3 dates. You don't have to do something expensive for 3 dates. You can go for a walk, go to the art museum, do a paint and sip or something like that, right? Walk around the mall. Like, you don't have to go and spend money. But if somebody is so put off by you not wanting to go to their house, or they're so insistent of you spending time in their vicinity, in their location, like, and if somebody, for example, again, if I'm speaking to a woman and you're dating a man, or you're dating men, and you guys live like a few towns apart, if they want you to come to their town, if they expect you to drive 20 plus minutes to their town, that's the only type of activities that they want to do and they want to suggest, and they're not willing to meet you halfway or come out to you, let people have, you know, give people the opportunity to show them who you are, show you who they are, okay? And listen when they do. So that's another message for you, pile two. Because yeah, I'm feeling like there's these weird people in your energy, or that have been in and around your energy, because they're so intimidated by who you are. You're such a magnetic person, but you're also extremely intelligent, extremely capable. You have a lot of success going for you with this defend and freedom. Like, I also feel like you're very strong, you're very capable. You are so intimidating to people, and it's like only the realest of the real will know how to show up for you, and everybody else is only going to give you their worst, masked as their best. Okay? Because you know what, pile two? Like, if you are dating people, for the right person, that's gonna be nothing, okay? For the right person, they'll wait 10, 20, 30, 40 dates before letting in you, you know, asking or expecting you to come over. They're gonna want and expect you to be fully comfortable in who they are and who you are and your relationship together before you enter into a vulnerable space like that, right? For the right person, they'll do those things. They're going to respect your boundaries, and they're going to be like, of course. Of course. Okay? I feel like for a lot of you, the people that you have dated recently that have let you down in this way, they are used to people who will kind of take their crumbs or take what they will give them, and they'll take it happily, right? You don't accept crumbs. You want your worth, and you're not going to take anything less, and that's very intimidating for, again, people who are selfish and they don't know how to show up in that way to other people, or don't want to show up in that way for other people. And that message definitely also fits into this Knight of Coins, the Defend card, a little bit of the Temple Path, the Angel of Balance, and what did this say? Preserving knowledge and information. It's like you are preserving your energy by being choosy about who has access to you and how they're allowed to have access to you. The reason for that is because you walk a very divine path. You don't mess around with your energy, you don't play about your energy, and you don't want anybody around you to play with your energy. You're very, very serious about your mission here on Earth. And sorry, I'm getting getting a little distracted, getting a little off topic. Spirit wants to deliver so many messages all the time. Let's stick to the topic, Spirit. What are people's first impressions? I don't know. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting. Like you're a difficult person to access for good reason. I feel like this reading was way shorter than pile one, so let me pull you a few more cards and see what else we can get. Alright, Spirit, people's first impressions of pile two, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, strength. Get one more maybe. Spirit, people's first impressions, the unknown. And people's first impression. Please, Spirit. Pile two. Alright. Let's see what we got. First up, we got... Oh, the sun is actually setting now. Here we go. First up is the Six of Wands. The High Priestess, yep. The Ten of Cups, that's so cute. Also, how awesome is this Ten of Cups? And the Page of Swords. So, wow, okay. So you really are one of those people that be by yourself, by choice. I feel like there's a lot of people that would like to be in your energy that you keep at a distance because you are trying to protect and preserve your work and your spiritual integrity. Again, because you do have a strong message, a strong purpose to put forward. Um, People can see that your strength and your power comes from your ability to tap into the unknown. So I feel like your work is very visible. So you might be another, tarot reader, or you might, have like a Botanica store, a psychic store, something like that, crystal store. People can see that your strength comes through your work. It comes through the divine, the spirit, Holy Spirit, unit, the universe, source, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Sun is playing tricks on me, man. Okay. And then with the Six of Wands, I feel like people feel like you have a lot to be proud of, and with the Ten of Cups too, especially, like, but you're not. Why am I knocking everything over? You're not you're not boastful, you're not prideful, you don't rub these things in people's faces, you're not a show off. You are proud of yourself, but you're quietly proud of yourself. And it's like all these people that are, paying attention to you or watching you, whatever, they're like, if I had accomplished half of what pile two was managed to accomplish, I would be screaming to the top of the world. But pile two just, they stay by themselves and they just have their cute little life. Um, the other, yeah, and then with the Page of Swords, it's like people really see you as somebody that's dedicated to learning, to studies, to um, how phrase it? How do you phrase it? Pursuits of the mind. Thank you. Um, yeah, you're not here for this like lower vibrational bullcrap. Look at this. Like this whole half of the reading is green, and then this is like so much blue here. You're here to have like a good and fun experience. The UPS man is here. If you heard that, the honking. um, and you're so devoted to your path, and it shows. Good for you, pile too. I love that. Yeah, keep these haters out of your energy. They don't need to be, they don't need to be in it, right? They don't need to be in the mix. Good for you, pile too. Protect your work, protect your spirit. Before you go, I want to give you a little blessing. So this is something I've been doing on Twitch for years. I've only done it on a few readings here, but I've been trying to get more into the habit of it. So, pile number 2. You are a magical, mystical unicorn, and don't let anybody tell you differently. Bless, big ups to the Most High, big ups to you. Thank y'all for being here with me today. If this reading resonated with you, please don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, or if you want to hang out with me on Twitch, all the info for that is down below as well. I hope you all are happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. What's up, Pal 3? Welcome to your reading. So just a heads up, the lighting might get a little wonky. It's a weird time of day and it's like partially cloudy out, so I might have to close and open the curtain. I did it a few times in Pal 2. Let's see what people's first impressions are of you. All right. First up, we got Fool. Fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Shadow attributes, using humor to wound rather than to liberate, denial of your emotional truth. We got preserve, woman holding a heart. Isn't that nice? Freedom, narwhals. Princess of Cups, the costume designer. The Three of Cups. The Four of Wands. I love it. This is such a nice pile. Strength. Door to value. Build. Ponder. And child divine. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. Shadow attribute in an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So right away with the Fool card, the Freedom, Four of Wands, and the Three of Cups, I feel like you are a very joyful person. You're a very happy person. Um, People love your light. They love your joy. You you light up a room when you walk in, and you have such a carefree spirit, and it radiates from within you. You have a very you have an approach to life that is very magnetic. Um, and it draws a lot of people to you, and it makes a lot of people want to be like you. With this woman holding a heart, whether you are male or female, people see you as somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve. You're very open and honest when it comes to your emotions and your intentions. And then at the same time, it causes a lot of people to want to be open and honest with you as well. And I feel like, due to the purity of who you are and the light that you radiate, you kind of activate and open things within people that they didn't have access to before. Um, I think when people meet you, you're the first person that they've met like that. And it's very eye opening to them that the world might not be such a cold and cruel and dark place that they had thought, and that there are good and honest and loving people in this world that want nothing but light and joy and positivity, but not in a weird toxic way, but in an honest and endearing way. First impression with people, people see you as somebody who's extremely creative. You have a, I don't want to say like wild imagination, but you have a wild imagination. You're able to take kind of these like crazy ideas and concepts and give them a solid and beautiful form that is able to inspire and transform and reach out to others. I just noticed you have 44, 4, and 4 again, 31. In numerology reduces to 4. So 4 might be significant to you. In numerology, 4 is um, significant of your angels being around you. So that's another thing people see about you, is that you are surrounded by your angels. They can see how blessed you are. It's very apparent, and I feel like also people don't have any other explanation for your light and your joy other than God, the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors being there with you all the time. They're like, this is the joy of a person who is blessed and highly favored and nothing else. This person has a higher power in them and within them and around them. And then that's why they see you as somebody who has so much to celebrate, literally, with the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. All you do is like, not all you do, but this is people's first impressions, that you're such a genuinely joyous and celebratory person. Like, you want to celebrate everybody's wins, and you are there to be that cheerleader for people. You're there to show people, you know, to inspire people that they should believe in their dreams, that they should follow their goals and their dreams and where their path takes them, and that they should live life from the heart, because they're going to get so much. People's first impressions of you too, with preserve and strength. People that see you as somebody who has been through so much in your life, and not only did you make it through to the other side, you did it with a smile on your face and you celebrated your accomplishment at the end. It's like there's a lot of people, I think for most people, the default would be like after they go through a difficult experience and it's over, there's still kind of like a readjustment period, and your feelings and your emotions might still be off or needing to get back into alignment after that time of difficulty. But for you, after you finish a time of difficulty, you go into the Three of Cups, you go into the Four of Wands, you celebrate, you're joyful, you're like, oh, I am so glad that that experience is over and that I'm a better person. Yay, me! Like, I have gained so much from that. Like, now I'm free to do what I want, to go ahead and live my life. And now that I have these lessons put behind me, I have so much more available to me in this world. Yay, me! Less, exactly, door to value, because you understand and people see that your value is not determined by others and it's not determined by your circumstances, it's determined by you. You determine your value, you determine what you're capable of, and you do that every day. So you're truly an inspiration to people, Pile 3. People see you as somebody who is extremely successful, and if you don't feel like you're successful now, people still see you that way. They see you as somebody who has access to a lot of abundance. Then with build and ponder, that's an interesting combination. People wonder what it would be like or what they need to do to get closer to you, or how can I build up a solid relationship with Pile 3? What does it take to become a solid figure in Pile Three's life? What's the kind of person that I need to be in order to have, a person like this in my life? I think something else that people wonder about you too with the ponder card is people wonder what you think about. People wonder what goes on in your brain all day that leads you to these conclusions, man, because like how can you be so happy, man, especially with all this crap that you've been through? I'm not laughing, I'm laughing at them. Um because like I said before, and like life's oh my god, what is that? Was that a Camp Rock song? Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. Oh my god, but it's true. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it and how you allow it to affect you, right? Every body has the same propensity or ability to come across the same devastating situations in life, and it's up to us to handle those situations. It doesn't make any one of us any better or worse for having difficult experiences, but it's up to us to show up for ourselves at the end of the day, right? And again, with this child divine, what was I saying? Like, you have such a pure and innocent soul, and you're just like, you kind of you live life through your inner child. All you know is how to be joyful and happy and be grateful for things and people and experiences, and yay, the sun is out, let's go outside and have some fun, and wow, I really like that sweater you have, sir. And like you like you just I don't know, like you have a beautiful eye for the world, and you yeah, you live your life through the eyes of a child. You have a childlike wonder to you, um, and it's really inspiring to a lot of people. I think there are a lot of people that like to talk smack or they like to hate, and they're like, "Oh, so and so is into childish things, and they like cartoons and like ugh." And it's like, yeah, but you know what so and so has that you don't? Happiness. And you know what so and so doesn't engage in gossip like you do, and so you know what I mean, like, and the more joy you allow yourself, the more that magnifies into other areas of your life. Bless. Very nice. Before you go, pile 3, I want to give you a little blessing. This is something I've been doing for my peoples on Twitch for years now. I've done it a couple times on this channel, but I want to get into a better habit of doing it. So, pile 3, you are a magical, mystical unicorn. And don't let anybody tell you differently. Bless. Big ups to the Most High. Big ups to you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, or if you want to hang out with me on Twitch, the information for that is down below in the description box. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a like, drop a comment, say hello. I want to say hello to you. It makes me really happy when you guys leave comments, and it gives me the opportunity to say hello. I hope y'all are happy, healthy, safe, and well. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.